It's the Dreamscape.
Welcome back, Dream. Excuse you? Excuse you too.
Right as the show started, really?
I know, we're gonna totally keep this in. Anyway,
Pardon.
don't die on me now.
You people need to grow up. Excuse you.
Okay, can I do
We're
the intro now? Let me do the intro now. Gosh, you children. Hi, guys. That's not the intro. Welcome back, dreamers, to Indie Synergy Exchange. Yes, the hand motions are entirely necessary. We are your premier podcast for all things indie art and creativity. Something that our wise woman Lamona said in her introduction last week.
Which I have no memory of.
Speaking of which, I'm joined by my co-host Lamona.
Hi, everyone. Good to see you.
And also he who shall not be named because he was not named in last week's episode as well.
So sorry, Frae.
It's time to make things right. Introduce the man.
This is our amazing co-host, Frae of Frae
Yay.
Official.
Oh, yeah, hey, that deserves a little bit of a...
Yes, it does.
What? That didn't even make a sound.
Did they change the format where you have to...
There we go.
And I give the clap. I don't know
Yeah, we're a little out of our element tonight. We're not really doing anything super, professional. We had some difficulties with a guest that we were recording with, so we decided we're going to do, a small little update thing. There's been a lot going on. Frae is finally back in the fray,
Yay!
which we're all super excited about. Rachel's still MIA, but hopefully we'll be back very soon. Lots of transition happening for everybody, so before we get into all of that, though, if you guys enjoy what we're doing, thank you for being dreamers with us, and thank you for continuing to dream and to watch what we do and support what we do. I mean, your support means a lot to us, and we're just grateful to be able to create the content that we create, meet all the amazing and talented indie creators that we get to create, and just produce this podcast. It's a lot of fun, helps us get our name out there, helps us to spotlight amazing indie creators. I mean, this is technically episode 29. It's going to be super short, but it is our episode 29, which means we're coming up on another milestone for podcasts. You know, most podcasts don't make it past episode 10. So the fact that we're doing 3 times that is definitely a statement. And having a solid team like Lamona, Frae, and Rachel, it really just makes it so much easier. So I'm grateful to my team. I'm grateful to you audience members and viewers. So thank you guys again. And if you guys want to support us, please consider interacting with the content. You know, that's the easiest way to support what we do. If you like a video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to tell us your favorite parts of the interview in the comments, or, you know, even write comments to the people featured, we'd love to have those in there. And of course, the biggest thing you can do is subscribe to us. It helps us grow this platform so that we can help get all these amazing indie creators into an even bigger spotlight for the world to see them. So that's us. That's our mission. We're indie creators creating this platform for other indie creators. So if you want to be a part of that, definitely support us. And if you guys haven't seen our other episodes yet, go back and check them out. We have 28 other episodes, most of them featuring other amazing and talented creators. We've had a plethora of different varieties of creators, really. We've had authors, comic book creators, artists, poets, indie wrestlers, clowns, doctors or psychologists, and small businesses. So we've had it all. If it can be done indie, we have it on the show. Yes, I'm talking too much. I want to give everybody a chance to kind of talk about... Hey, I saw that. I want to give everybody a chance to share some updates about what's going on in their own creative endeavors, as well as just tell you guys what we're doing as a group, because there's lots of cool things coming. So we'll start with the one who's been away the longest, Frae. Where have you been?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, me. Okay. Well, I am currently uprooting my life to move closer to Tanner
Why would you want to
and
do that?
Lamona. So we'll be able to hopefully do these in the same room eventually together. Um, but that's going. But I've been kind of a vagabond all over the place. But I'm alive. I'm healthy. Just been gathering stuff. In the meantime, I've also been working on Unlock Volume 4, which people have been asking me for the past like 2.5 years. Every time I go to the convention, people are like, where's the next book? It's finally coming out in October. So,
We're excited.
That is,
right.
yeah, that's really exciting.
Yes. Now, there is Indiegogo that has been going, and unfortunately hasn't been going so well, but but it's okay. The Indiegogo was really more for people that wanted to kind of pre-order the book and just get some extras. But the book is definitely coming out in October, and I know it's been a while. So the omnibus, which will contain volume 1, 2, and 3, will be out in November late at the latest. So you'll have 2 in-lock books to look at. Omnibus is going to be over 600 pages. I'm working on that.
It's
It's going to
pretty
have
nice.
extra content. It's going to have the Innocent Convict comic that I sold like 5 years ago. I had like a little comic that I was giving away free, and
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, and it's basically like the setup story for the main story. So instead of publishing those again, I'm just going to put that whole, it's like 26 or 27 pages. I'm going to put it inside the omnibus as well.
I
That
love
way,
that.
yeah, that way you get the volumes, volume 1, 2, and 3, which is one whole arc by itself. And then you also get like the prequel part where it kind of sets up for everything. And there'll be other bonuses in there, gag comics, little like 4-panel gag comics in there, stuff like that. It's gonna be
It's
good.
so much
Gonna be a
fun.
good. Yes, it's gonna be a very fun omnibus. And then I have Choo Choo Dream Saga. Currently, it is 40. I'm 40 pages deep. I want to make the book about 180. So I want to do like every year at least a one shot manga. So Choo Choo Dream Saga is going to be the one shot for this year. Hopefully, I can try to get that done by December. If not, it'll be early next year. And then I have $5 coming out, which is the Frae dolls. If you've heard any of my Frae dolls music with my characters, um, I'm having a comic to supplement that music. So you'll be able to follow along with the story, and then you can actually will be able to listen to the songs. So that's going to be an actual comic book, and that issue should be out. Hopefully, that should be by December.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a lot of cool stuff.
Going out with a
I'm
bang.
not even done. Hold on.
I'm sorry. Jeez.
And then I got one more announcement.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I got a lot going on. I've had a lot more time on my hands. So then I know there weren't any news about the official verse trading card game. We're doing official verse reloaded. It's going to have 20 new characters. I haven't decided on how many new deck cards, but the decks are going to go up to 50. We're going to have
Yeah.
more cards, more characters, more boards, and we're just going to, it's basically like official verse 2. Like we're relaunching it into a bigger, better thing, expanding the rules, and that is going to start kicking off in December. I'll start releasing character designs and information about that. So lots of stuff going on.
I cannot wait.
Yes.
That is a lot.
Yeah, right?
Amazing.
Don't forget Pencil Man 3
And Pencil Man 3.
early
Pencil
next year.
Pencil Man 3 will be out probably first quarter next year. Cross fingers.
After he gets a fair number of his own stuff out. I don't want to
Right.
push.
Right. But, I'm working on that now so that I can have that cleared for Pencil Man 3.
We're super excited about that.
Yep.
And I'm super excited for your other projects. Of course, I'm going to be one of the first in line to get all of them, if not the first, hopefully.
I
I mean, that's the
appreciate
hope.
that.
Because you're my best friend.
Keep saying it, maybe it'll come true.
I think it is starting to come true. We just had ramen earlier before this. I
He
think that's
forced
pretty.
me to ramen.
I treated him to
He
ramen.
exploited my weakness for food with
I need to utilize this button a little bit more. We never use the laughing button as much as
Right.
we should, and I need to get much better at hitting buttons.
It's okay.
We're gonna next stage of the show. We're hiring a producer that's gonna run all the soundboard behind the scene.
Nice.
I don't know, JK. That's probably still just
Maybe.
gonna be me. Anyway, did you have anything else that you wanted to share before we turn it over to Lamona, who's also got some updates? I know.
I'll be at Fright Reads in Maryland this weekend. So if you want to get volume 1, 2, and 3, I just fully stocked my books. So you can buy them at the table. And that's
Very
it.
nice.
Yes.
Very nice. No, we're super glad to have you back, Frae. I know I am.
I miss
Absolutely.
this place as well.
Yes, we missed you. Lamona, I know you have some exciting updates to share, so I will let you talk about what you're up to.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Lamona Bonneray here. Um, well, I guess I'll start with my most concrete update. Well, it feels the most concrete. So I am working on my collection of my first collection of poems to publish that, uh, which would be like my first ever published book, and it's always been a dream of mine to have at least one published book, and if I had to only pick one, it'd be poetry. Um, and finally paid my artist to start the cover art for it.
And viewers of the show will know your artist. Who did you get to do the cover?
Oh, yeah, and my artist is Kata Kane, whom we've had on a previous episode.
Yeah, we love Kata. She is amazing.
Yeah. And yeah, so I'm just really excited about that. And of course, there's a few other things I need to figure out for it, but that was like the big hurdle for me, and I wasn't expecting to be able to have her work on it as soon as I have. So yeah, just super excited about that. I'll keep you posted on how it's going. She asked for a deadline if I had one, and I was like, "Well, my birthday would be nice, but that's like early November, which it doesn't that's not a ton of time, and I know she's really busy, so we'll see." Um, and then let's see, and I know I've mentioned before that, so I don't know exactly when it started. Earlier this year, I started having like really fresh inspiration to write more spoken word poetry. I'd written a handful here and there in years past, and it has just kept coming ever
Mm-hmm.
since earlier this year. I don't even remember. I'd have to look in my phone for the exact day that I started, but
Yeah.
I have almost 30 spoken word poems. That sounds crazy to me. Like they don't always come this quickly, or they haven't for a while, I should say. Anyway, I have just been really enjoying writing those. Um, my spoken word poems, oh man, there's so much about those. So I've held back my whole life. So the spoken word poems, they're ideally meant to be listened to, they'll be read aloud. Which I'm gonna be working on that too, like going to open mic nights and stuff to
Mm-hmm.
practice sharing those specific ones, I think, until my collection of poems is out, and then I can do that too. But yeah, so that's the one of the big reasons that the spoken word poems mean so much to me. but I also really like the challenge because I'm also writing them with the possibility of making them into songs at a later date, possibly. So they kind of have a flow and a rhymes like that you might find in like songs. So anyway, I just love the challenge of like how can I make sense of what I want to say with these different rhyming schemes and yeah, I just love it. And also my spoken word poems, they give me the space that I feel I need to like be honest about stuff and like talk about what I really want to talk about and like not hold back, which again, I've never been good at. So yeah, it's great. And then my last update, possibly newest, and I don't think I have as much to say about this particular thing, but I feel like I just need to start talking about it because I think it'll just help me keep going with it.
Mhm.
And that is that I am working on another book. It's in the very early world building stages right now, but I think it's like I think I'm going for like fantasy novel sort of thing, and which is funny to me because I never got super into fantasy when I was younger. I mean, my goodness, I have an English degree and I never even read Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. Like, I've seen the movies and I love them, but haven't even read the books. So, I've read other books, just but not those. So, it's very challenging for me, but I like the challenge of it. And I mean, I Google stuff on my phone all the time if I have something I'm not sure about just to help direct me or like what's already out there so that I can make mine just different enough that it's like hopefully fresh. And yeah, so I don't even know if I know enough about it yet to be able to give a super brief synopsis that would be relatable to like what people would know nowadays. So unfortunately, it's still very shrouded in mystery, but once I have a better handle on it, I will probably share it more of like a blurb about that.
Mhm.
But I'm just really excited about it. I've been working on it more recently because like I was working on it and then I took a break to focus on my other writing, and then now I'm coming back to it. And uh, I've been surprised, I guess, at how much I've enjoyed it. I guess I wasn't expecting that for some reason. I guess because it's not super familiar to me as a genre. So, um, I think that's all I have. Yeah.
Woo.
I think that's the most I've talked in any single episode ever.
I don't know. I think the last one where you were the host, you talked a good bit.
Did I?
I
Oh,
think so.
that's good.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, no. She has a lot of cool things coming.
Mhm.
I'm super excited. Of course, you're also still working on the graphic novel too, I can assume.
Oh, crap. Oh, wait, that's like 4 things. Oh, geez. Sorry. Okay, hold on, dear. So, I have a 4th one. My okay, now that one I know more about. Okay. See, if you let me talk, I can go.
I don't
So
stop
I
you.
don't well, you know what I mean. I don't take it personally. That's not what I meant. Okay. So okay. So, my graphic novel. Oh, I love my graphic novel. So, my current idea for it is that it's going to be in 3 volumes, hopefully, and then maybe at some point I'll combine it all into like in one massive thing. We'll see. But very specific reason. I'm a very detail-oriented person. I like to be accurate if I think it's helpful or necessary, I guess. Um, so my graphic novel storyline, I'm not going to be the artist for it. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but um the storyline is like 7 uh English women who become magical girls, basically. So it's like anime meets Jane Austen. Like so they read and Sarah in England. And there's like the big bad and his cohort that, they have to fight. And so it follows like, all their backstories like a true anime would. And so yeah, so I'm super excited about that. And I I'm definitely close, to the first draft for the first volume. Like, uh, I don't know. I might have a quarter left of the first draft, and then I'll go through again and go from there. But yeah, super excited about that. I have I haven't even tried to figure out an artist for it yet because of where everything else is at the moment. But I think as I gain some traction, I'll feel more confident to start looking for one. Um, but yeah, so I'm just super excited about that because I'm a lifelong Jane Austen fan. My favorite book to this day is still Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and it's still one of the only books I've ever read more than once. Um, and I've read a lot of good books, and yeah, I just haven't been able to like replace it yet. So, um, my favorite movie is the 1995 or 96, or it was in the 90s, of Sense and Sensibility, with Hugh Grant, Kate Winslet, Alan Rickman, and Emma Thompson. Um, anyway, I haven't been able to replace that either with anything else. So, we'll see if it changes. But yeah, so I just love that I get to use the graphic novel storyline to share my love of Jane Austen, but also put my own love of anime twist on it. I'm just really excited about it. Um, I think I don't know. I was going to say that the graphic novel storyline in particular has given me joy to like work through some like mental health issues I've been having, but thinking about it, like kind of all four of them are doing that for me. But I think that was the one that really started it all for me.
Mhm.
Okay, now I'm done.
Oh, that's super exciting. Wow. It's
I
been
feel like I've talked way too much now. I don't wanna say
no,
anything else
no.
the rest of the
Hey,
episode.
no, this is great. Like the whole purpose of this episode was we were just like, you know what? We still want to have something to put up, so we're gonna just share updates and stuff. And honestly, I'm sure there's a lot of viewers that are super excited. I know Freya said it many times that we are proud of you
Aw.
and your growth as a creative. And to hear you share passionately about it, it's big. And yeah, no, we wish you'd do it more. And maybe you should share one of your poems at some point today.
Oh
I'm happy to do
boy.
that, just whenever there's a good time for me to I just would have to run and grab my phone because 'cause they're
Go
on my
grab it.
phone. Okay,
But
wait, where
we'll
is
we'll
my phone?
I don't know. Good question.
Okay, well, I'll
I could
try not to
share
make a
while
lot
the
of noise
no, you're
and
fine.
because I think it might be
I'll share while you're doing that because her poems are good. So I definitely and she wants to read them on the show, but she's always like, I don't want to read it when there's guests because I don't want to take the spotlight away. And
We can
so
close this out.
yeah, so we're gonna have a poem to close us out today. But before we do that, I guess I'll share some of my updates. I don't have a ton. I mean, you guys already know Pencil Man issues 1 and 2 are out now. I have them on my website, both in physical and digital format. I've taken a little bit of a pause on the con scene. Cons are just a little, they're pricey. As a creative, it's hard because we have to pay tabling fees and, extra fees to get our stuff made as it is. And it's not always easy when you're on a budget. So I've taken a step back from conventions, but not altogether. I've started looking into different avenues that I can go as a creative to still get my stuff out there. So I've actually been very fortunate. I've gotten a couple free gigs that have come up, some at stores where I can come and do a book signing. I even got invited to be a guest at a Comic-Con, which was a wild experience. And things just seem to be gradually picking up for me as a creative. I've been invited onto 2 different blogs. One of them is by one of the guests that's been on the show, JJ. She invited me to partake in the Muse Memorandum blog, so I will be featured sometime before the end of the year. And then another independent blog reached out to me. I just finished reading those or writing those answers with the help of my amazing wife, Lamona. And that'll be featured sometime in November. I started getting reached out to for different events, and that honestly for me is the avenue that I want to start taking the business so that I can continue to grow and be able to fund all my other passion projects. Um, I've taken a step back from Number 2 Pencil Man just because of the heat and not having a good place to record videos in the costume currently. That's going to change here now with fall coming around. I can get outside, I can put the costume on, I can hopefully do more motivational videos and maybe some fun ones. I mean, if you guys have been following me on my social medias, then you know that I've started to revive my YouTube channel as well. Number 2 Pencil Man started on my YouTube. It's where everything began. I'm happy to start getting back to that. And I found that I've really been enjoying just creating different forms of content. I'm really just playing around with the concept of content creation. I've done different videos all over the place. I've done an unboxing video for my comics. I've done kind of like food reviews. I've done just a bunch of different random stuff. And I'm just trying to get my feet under me of being a content creation, finding what I really enjoy and just trying to do more of that. And of course, my first love is the skit videos I did on the channel, creative storytelling. I am finding a way to reincorporate that. I will be making more live action, like long form number 2 pencil man videos. So they won't be, I wouldn't consider them part of the part of the main canon storyline. They're just going to be fun little side adventures to build the character, build the world, introduce new characters. Maybe they will show up in the comic at some point. Who knows? Um, but I'm just really happy to start getting back to it. It feels like I am really coming back to the essence of who I am and starting to step into that more fully. And being able to take a break from Pencil Man has really allowed me to gain more confidence in just being Tanner, which the two are very much intertwined at this point. When I first started, Pencil Man was the way to amplify my everything that I always wanted to be. And now, after doing Pencil Man for so long, coming back to Tanner, I'm finding that there's really no difference between the two of us. We're the same person. Yes, Pencil Man definitely helps me to amplify some of those abilities still, but I'm finding like, you know what, there's a lot to love about me and what I do. So it's been a journey of really finding that again, like the fulfillment in myself and who I am. So yeah, I'm excited to get back to YouTube. Excited to continue leading this podcast. Like Frae and I kind of hinted at it earlier, we're hoping to have issue 3 of number 2 Pencil Man out sometime in the first quarter of next year. We're hoping by March. We'll see. I don't want to put too much strain on Frae because Frae does me a huge favor by even helping me with this. So I want Frae to be able to get all of his creative stuff out before he does this. I mean, he pushed issue 2 out fast after issue 1, and I didn't ask him to do that. He decided to do that. I'm very grateful for everything, and all of you guys' support in this journey has meant a lot because all the people that watch this show, I'm sure a lot of them are guests that we've had featured on the show, and you guys continue to support me. You guys constantly reach out to me. It's really awesome to see the friendships that we have formed. And no, this is not like I'm going away or anything. So I know it's getting, what's going on with Tanner? No, don't worry, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I enjoy being one of the hosts of this. Like, I started this with my friends, and I'm very grateful. I know Rachel's not here, and we miss Rachel. And I want to put this up there because it's true. We do miss Rachel. We hope to have her back soon, hopefully within the next month or two. We're giving her time. She's going through a transition too. But we're all standing together. You know, the whole purpose of this group was to be 4 friends that work together for a greater cause. And since then, we've made so many more friends and done so many amazing things. So yeah, I'm excited to see what the future holds for that. One other thing that I'm going to say about my things, I guess, is I've started trying to come up with new creative merchandise to sell as a business, and now I have these cool little figurines. This is compliments of a guy named Claudio Coelho on Fiverr. I was recommended him by another indie creative. He is amazing. He had this whole model built for me in a week, and I love it. This is just the prototype. We're going to produce more of these. This is with a filament that is commonly used for Dungeons and Dragons. So it's nice, sturdy. I'm going to paint it up. We're going to see what it looks like. But I'm super excited to do this. I'm going to have all my characters modeled at some point, whether they're Pencil Man characters or Tanner's Tales characters. So we'll be bringing in characters that you guys might not recognize from the comic series and making them into figures because I want to try something like blind boxes. They're really popular right now. I thought it'd be a fun idea. Make different models, put them in boxes, and people can kind of gamble on that. Not really, though, because that's illegal without a license. But, you know, kind of have the appeal of the blind box. Like, you don't know what you're going to get. And maybe there'll be like some special Pencil Man, like maybe some of the characters will be like holographic filament or something, you know, do something really cool like that where it's like, there's only like so many of them. I really like having figurines. I'm a big action figure guy, so this is just one step towards that. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to design my own action figures at some point. But I'm trying to come up with creative, innovative, new merch that's really going to help me and my business stand out. So we're trying that. Maybe I'll have this available on my website soon. We'll see. Uh, yeah, that's where I'm at personally as a creative. So yeah, that's my update. I'm gonna stop that there for me. And I know we had a couple group things that we wanted to announce. As you guys have seen, we have a logo now. Indie Synergy Exchange has a really awesome logo, courtesy of a lady on Fiverr. Her name is Halima. She was very cooperative. She helped out a lot in the creation of the logo. She came up with the concept. I didn't have to give her too much direction on it. I'm like, hey, we're this group that does interviews for indie creatives. Like, we're a bunch of artists and creators. And she came up with the concept. And after a couple revisions, it turned out fantastically. So, something that we want to branch into as a group is we're going to try to create merch. So, we are going to have t shirts available with the logo on it, maybe stickers, maybe hats. We're also going to have a logo made for our group, which is the Dreamscape Empyrean. If you guys want to show your support for that, we can definitely, we'll probably put that up on like a website or something. We're going to figure that out still. We're in the process of figuring that out. We also have talked about potentially starting a Patreon. So if you guys want to like subscribe and support what we do, we're coming up with like different perks that we can give the people who would want to become a member. So we're still hashing that all out. We're in the beginning stages, and we don't want to make anything super concrete without all four of us. And with Rachel not being able to join us the last couple of weeks, we don't want to solidify anything entirely. So we're all going to get together as a group. We're going to talk about these things, and then we'll give you guys more of an update on that. Does that sound good? Did I miss anything, Frae?
Surprise?
Oh, yeah. Hey, you're our Secretary of Finances.
What?
Yay! Press the
Yay!
clap.
Am I actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in charge of the money.
God help us. Oh, no.
No, you're
I will
fine.
do my best. Oh, boy. Okay.
You will do the
We've
best job
decided
ever.
it was either you or me.
Oh, then it's definitely me. You need a break. You're doing too much as it is, and I feel like I can barely help you.
No, it's okay. Yeah, it's just so that we can fairly divide up and put into our projects. So Katie's the best with it.
Okay.
One of the
I
best.
guess we should have a separate meeting to talk more at length about this because I'm only just now hearing about it.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
Okay. Cool.
Surprise!
Oh, I get to be. I feel like I'm on the board.
Well, I mean, we're all kind of on the board,
We
I
are on
guess.
the board. We are all. It's a 4-score board.
Yeah, we all specialize in different
4-score. That
skills.
wasn't quite right, but yeah, I mean,
Four square.
4-way or yeah,
Don't. I guess, yeah.
4-score. That's not too accurate.
I don't know. We're at the point of the
Close enough.
show where we're like, yeah, we're running out of steam. No, it's
just me. Probably just me.
no, we love it. So yeah, we're gonna have more of those things in concrete details, hopefully in the next month. So stay tuned for that. Lots of exciting things. We're also talking about. I know Frae and I were talking about doing some maybe art skits for the channel and expanding the horizons of what the Dreamscape Empyrean really is. So we're going to start introducing some new things, and hopefully, as Frae said earlier, maybe we'll get into a studio together, all of us, and yeah, who knows? Who knows? The future's good. The future's bright. We've met so many amazing creators. We've had a lot of people want to be a part of this, and we're figuring out how we can do that. So, yeah, I think that's everything I got. Anybody else have anything?
No. Good.
All right. This has been our update video. We're going to have Lamona sign us off with one of her new spoken word poems. Lamona, take it away.
Okay, this is actually one of my older ones, but it's the one I felt I should share this time. This is called More Than a Glitch. Incessant whisper in my ears, drying up my childhood tears from years and years of feeling rejected. Such a whisper is to be expected, simply from feeling neglected. It says, Your voice doesn't matter. No, it goes deeper. It says you don't matter, so why bother using your voice? What choice do you have? This whispering reached a conversational pitch because I didn't ditch its persuasive tone, and now I have more than a glitch. I have this old record, so worn, but brand new in its sound. I don't matter, neither does my voice, and I don't have any other choice but to accept my fate of remaining under a blanket of self-hate. I can't even look people in the eye when I speak. How? How do I break through, break up with this lie? How do I defy its sinister hold? I want to know what it's like to live without it before I grow old. I don't want to die inside, isolated and stuck in pride, unable to let those who care stand by my side, come hell or high tide. I have to decide to step off this hamster wheel ride. I must wriggle free from this lie. I have to try. I can't stay curled up and broken on the ground when I've been created to fly. When I'm destined to soar high, saying goodbye to every lie that's tried to hold me down. I wasn't expecting to try. Sorry, everyone.
I wasn't
Just got
expecting.
really real.
It's the power of art.
Absolutely. It keeps us human.
It's beautiful. Well, on that note, I don't know what else to say at this point in the show. Thank you guys for your support. I know this episode is a little different than what you guys were probably expecting. We'll be back hopefully next week with some interviews again. I think the guest that was here tonight that had the technical difficulties, hopefully we'll have rescheduled for the next week. And if not, we'll maybe have another creative. We'll figure it out. But thank you guys again for watching the show. Like I said, if you guys are enjoying it, please consider supporting us by interacting with the content, subscribing to the channel, help us grow this platform. Let's make this dream work for every indie creative that comes on the show and every indie creator that's out there. So, yes, I think that's all I got to say. Thank you guys for watching Indie Synergy Exchange. Yes, the hand motions are completely necessary. And we will see you guys next time. And until then, keep dreaming. Bye.